Very, very disappointing. And give Shorter College the credit. They really, I don't know when the turning point exactly, I don't have a book with me. It may have been at the 14-minute mark, 12-minute mark, second half. Their rebounding and intensity just overwhelmed our team. And something that we've been priding ourselves on all year. And something we just couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop the avalanche. It was just one after another, and then they started hitting outside shots, and just added more salt to the wound. And when we had a chance to get it back under 10, we missed some opportunities on the line or some shots, and then we started pressing. And unfortunately, the game just got away from us.
Coach, how would you assess your team's performance in both halves tonight?
Well, obviously, it was a game of two halves. First half, I thought we played real smart. I thought they followed the game plan real well. We played under control. We were controlling the tempo of the game. Defensively, we knew our responsibilities, and went up. I guess it was a 3-point lead at half, holding in the 30. Would have liked to seen it in the high 20s, but I felt like that wasn't too bad. The thing that was concerning me, we didn't get one offensive rebound in the first half, and I don't think we've done that 4 years. Not get an offensive rebound in the half. But maybe that was a sign of things to come.
What do you think changed in the second half for y'all guys offensively?
Offensively, we just missed opportunities, and when that happens, we talk about it, and these guys can maybe elaborate a little more, that when those things happen, that's when you really got to bear down on the other end. It's not the other side. That you can't wait to get off of defense when you can come back and redeem yourself on offense. You've got to now really claw down and lock in and make sure that they get, you get a stop, so we can come back and try to slowly get back in and maybe get a foul shot or two in the process, and that's what happened. We just lost focus. The poor, I guess, our inability to score really affected us defensively, and that was disappointing.
Okay. Rob, do you think defensively they gave y'all different looks or did anything different in the second half to kind of slow your guys down?
I think they picked up the defense very well, but I think it was our fault. I think we were focused for about the first half and half of the second half, and then they started making runs, and like Coach said, it's more about defense, how we just lost our focus. We lost what we practiced. We lost what we knew we could do. We didn't have help side. Everyone just kind of zoned out, and it's frustrating to see what the score is and knowing that's really not how the game should have ended. But I mean, they did play good defense, and we just kind of got hectic and didn't play very smart that last 10 minutes of the game.
Cameron, you want to talk a little bit about what you guys did offensively in the first half?
I think we were more patient. I think everybody was looking to penetrate and go inside more compared to, I think, in the second half. I think we forced more than our fair share of shots, rather than methodically running the offense and everybody being on the same page.
Coach, what did you tell your team at halftime?
Well, we always go in half, believing regardless of the score, 0-0, and we tell them it's a new half, and you've got to play solid. First 5 minutes, and it's 4 or 5 minute segments. Is how we practice, and be prepared for their changes in defense, maybe some traps, but that never really had to happen because they, like I said, about the 12-minute mark, somewhere around there, I don't know. It was a different team. There was two different teams on the floor the last 12 minutes, and they had a lot to do with it, and give them credit for disrupting our patience and our balanced attack.
Did you guys make any major adjustments or anything coming out?
Well, we tried to sub differently. We tried to run different sets. you know, we tried to go inside, and that worked, you know, and we had some nice post feeds to our pinch post, and we just sort of got away from it, you know, just got away from it. And you know, it's a hard thing. It's easy to say as a coach and as announcers, but sometimes the competitive juices, it tends to pull you and think that well, I can get it this time, and break off the offense. And that happened 2 or 3 times at critical situations when we're trying to get it back, you know, get it back to reason, maybe 8 or 12, and then 14, 12 point difference if you don't, and then bam, they get a dunk, you know, and another dunk, and next thing you know, it's 16, 18. And can't afford that against a team like this.
Okay. After a tough loss tonight, how do you prepare your team for another conference match tomorrow?
Well, we got to forget about it and get ready to come back. You know, get rest. We'll come back in the morning and start focusing in on this team. You know.